For this screencast, we're going to be talking about in-text citations, and to do that, we're going to start again by doing a Google search here with our search criteria as the OWL and MLA, which is our format style. The first link that pulls up here is the Purdue OWL, and when we click on that, it will take us to this screen here. Over on the left, I'm going to click on MLA in-text citations, the basics, and that gets me to this screen here. The couple things I want to point out on this screen is the general guidelines is there's two things, that what you include in those parenthetical citations depends both on the type of source that you used and upon the entry as you included on your Works Cited page. We're going to talk about the relationship between the parenthetical citation that goes in the body of your essay and the Works Cited page here in just a second. The biggest thing that you have to remember here is that any source information that you include in text in those parentheses absolutely has to correspond to the source information on the Works Cited page. That's the purpose of it, so that your reader can see where you got the source information from and look to your Works Cited page for the complete information on the original source of that information. Additionally, as it states right here, that whatever signal word or phrase that you provide to your readers in the text, so if that's the author's name or the title of the article, for example, that has to be the first thing that appears in the left-hand margin of the corresponding entry in the Works Cited list. Again, we'll get to that in more detail here in just a second. Typically, the information that you will include in those parentheses, again, is the author's last name and the page number. You have to include the author's last name either in the body of your writing, as we talked previously in that signal phrase that leads into the quotation, and then here the page number goes at the end, or if you do not put the author's name in the body of your sentence, then the author's name will be part of the parentheses. You will notice that it is simply author's last name, space, page number. There is no comma, there is no word page or abbreviation PG or PP. It's just last name Wordsworth, page number 263 if you have a page number. If you do not have an author, you'll see here that typically what you do is you use a shortened title of the work instead of the author's last name, as it says right here. So you place the title in quotation marks or in italics if it's a longer work, and you provide the page number. So in this example here, in the parentheses, this must be an article that does not have a identifiable author with no known author. So instead of putting an author's last name, you've put the portion of the title here in quotation marks followed by the page number. Again, whatever is included in these parentheses here, whether that is a last name or part of the article title, is the first piece of information that needs to be easily located on your Works Cited page. So what exactly does that mean? Well, if we look at this document here, and I want to point out that I have combined both some examples of sentences here at the top with a sample works cited here at the bottom. This is not up to standards for format. As it says here, the Works Cited page is always on its own sheet of paper. I'm just doing this here for demonstration purposes only, so it will never look like this midway into the into a page of your essay. Now, again, whatever piece of information is included in the parentheses or in the body of the sentence to signal where the source, where this information came from, is the first piece of information that needs to be included on the Works Cited page so that it can guide your reader from your essay to the very last page of your essay, which is your Works Cited page, and they can see Burke sticking right out there. That is the first piece of information. You would never, for example, put language as symbolic action in the parentheses there because that is not the first piece of information in this Works Cited entry that the reader is going to see. Again, here you'll see with this example, Wordsworth is mentioned in the body of the sentence followed by the quote with the page number there, or whether Wordsworth is in the parentheses here, or again here in the body of the essay. Wordsworth should be, as we scroll to the Works Cited page here, the first piece of information that is included in that Works Cited entry. The signal phrases, the author's last name, or in this case, the portion of the article title here is included like a key to a map so that you are helping your reader locate this is where this information came from. I can easily glance to your Works Cited page and I should be able to find impact of global warming easily over here, and there it is right there, the impact of global warming in North America, which means that this example here came from this second source on the Works Cited page. I have provided a copy of this document here for you in Canvas so that you can look at it more closely if you'd like.